So according to the dictionary, a challenge is something that tests your abilities. And what would a global challenge journey be without challenges? Daily we are challenged with living in community, with physical challenges, emotional challenges, spiritual challenges. But one thing is for sure, that the Lord will never challenge you beyond your abilities. And I think, if you seek Him in those situations, He will always come through for you.
From the travel portfolio, God has really made the impossible possible. We've traveled through 16 countries, and when you use modes of transport from planes, trains, boats, ferries, minibuses, buses, donkey carts, three-wheeled motorbikes, right up or down to where you walk with a backpack. So we have all the thanks to give to God for keeping us safe along our journey. We only had 2 punctures and 1 small motorbike accident, which resulted in a tiny scar.
This year, we experienced quite a few challenges, and I think one of the ones that reaches the top of the charts is when we traveled from Tanzania down to Mozambique, Pemba. Everyone was like, this is impossible, you're not going to be able to do this.
We arrived at this border initially in the early hours.
Little did we know, we came to the river and there was no river, only a bit of water and a long stretch of sand, and then again a little bit of water.
There was supposed to be a ferry, actually, so literally you were supposed to go across with this ferry from the one border post to the next.
So we had to switch it up and we put on our bags on our backs. We took a little boat, I think it was 10 meters of water, and we walked over the river on the riverbed. It was quite a long walk and the sand was very soft, like sea sand, so you can imagine with our 20 or a bit more kilogram bags on our backs. We took another, it was sort of like a motorboat.
It was very exciting. It was quite a full little boat packed with people that were once again all African style, trying to get on, trying to make space for more. And on top of all that, we were boating past hippopotamus.
And that was incredible, and we reached the other side, and I think we reached Pemba eventually. It was just actually incredible seeing how tough our teammates really are, and that we can do anything we put our minds to because Jesus gives us that strength.
Okay, so this was really interesting what happened at Makodes in Uganda. When we got there on the evening, we had to wait like 5 to 6 hours for the pastor to come. I think we all started feeling a bit uneasy and just a bit of discomfort in our spirits on how he responded to some stuff. And then the next morning, a few of the pastors of the surrounding areas came and they had a little book and they said, okay, we're going to do door to door, or we're going to visit some people and we have to get members of the church. So we didn't really know what to expect, but we were there to serve them and we wanted to help them with what they were busy with. We got to this little school. It was inside a building, and when we got inside there was the teacher and he was so happy to see us. But then immediately, suddenly, the pastor just came and he took his hand and he's like, let's get you saved, and these people came all the way just to save you. And it was just really not in love, and the person was completely overwhelmed, and we didn't really agree with how they did things, and they wanted to write his name on so that he can come to their church. And we were really challenged because our hearts was to serve and to help them, but we didn't really know how. So as a team we decided to ask them so that we can take the rest of the day just to pray and seek the Lord and ask Him what He wants us to do at this specific point. And I feel like God really came through, and He spoke to all of us, and there was unity in the team and how to address this challenge. And we felt like He wanted us just to spend time with the pastors and do some encouraging messages with them and GBS studies. So I think that was a big challenge in terms of ministry-wise for our team, and it ended up being a wonderful week, and we really had good DBSs and discussions with the pastors, and that they can also take to the community. We felt that God really moved and turned the situation around.
So in Tanzania, we took a 40-hour train ride in a seated upright position, and it was hot and we were tired and the train was overcrowded, and there was not a great odor in the train. So I just prayed to the Lord just to ask Him to just really meet me in it, to make it pleasant, and He really did. And through that I just experienced His grace and just moments of kindness where I felt led by the Spirit to give up my own seats because someone else's discomfort became my own. And also just physical barriers that I had before have just been broken down, and I just found that moments of kindness where you give up your own comfort for someone else's is really practicing loving others as you love yourself, as God has called us to.